given that situation, Reanimator can only realistically get maybe one or two, maybe three threats in play if it gets a pretty good draw, even with the game going long. And with the Tormod's Crypt and two Path Exiles, I think we're gonna need to see some sideboard cards that were brought in to deal with those cards in order for the Reanimator deck to fight through all that. That's a little bit too much hate.
What I think Dan is gonna have to do is get Show and Tell plus Iona, and then Iona White to get out of that position.
Right.
So I'm going to go see if we can get the rest of the lists, and I'll be right back, and then probably get us some more updates from the floor. Thanks, guys, for sticking with us.
Right, and for those of you who are wondering how you get those awesome tokens, this is how you do it. If you help us bring you more Good Games Live by donating any amount that you feel is appropriate, how much, whatever you can contribute, however much you feel we are worth to you guys. Every donation gets a play set of tokens. I just, you send a token, you click on the donate. There's a donate link on our front page. There's also one. Just use the one on the front page because that one is working. And then come in the mail, we'll send you back tokens to your PayPal address. So, and you can also get tokens if you just come by any event that we are broadcasting. Like if you are in Indianapolis, you can just drop by and get some tokens there. And for those of you who don't know who the winner of the RGG's Live contest was, there it is. It's DALD11. Congratulations. You have won 6 boxes of Magic the Gathering. And we will be shipping that out to you as soon as we are done bringing you Good Games Live here in Richmond, Virginia. So thanks to all you who participated. And congratulations to Dan Arnold again. I will donate if you say reanimate or mirror 5 times fast. Okay. I may attempt to do this, but first let me tell you a story. I don't know if you guys have played like with the unglued set, the unhinged set, but do we have a match or you just?
No.
Okay, well let me finish my. Yeah. I got a story. Okay, so we're at a buddy's house. We decided we were doing a bunch of drafts. One of the drafts we did was unhinged, second unset. And there's a card in this unset called Toy Bolt. Now, Toy Bolt is a 3/3 artifact for 3 colorless mana that has a cumulative upkeep. Its cumulative upkeep is, say, Toy Bolt fast. So basically, it's like one of those the tongue twister things where when you have to pay 3 upkeeps, you have to say Toy Bolt 3 times fast. If it's at 4, you have to say Toy Bolt 4 times fast. Okay. So, it's in my deck. It's like my 23rd card because, I needed some filler. And a 3/3 for 3, it really isn't that good in unhinged, especially with a drawback. So, first game I play, turn 3, play a Toy Bolt. And then, my opponent reads easy because he doesn't know what it does. And so he's like, okay, well, so you're going to have to say Toy Bolt really fast. And, I'm trying to negotiate exactly how fast is really fast. Is there a time limit that I have to say these toy bolts? And so we go, all right, we didn't really come to a conclusion because it's unhinged. There are no real rules. You're just here to have fun. Okay. So my upkeep rolls around. And it's and you know what? I go around, look around. I have 1 cumulative upkeep to pay, and it's my Toy Bolt. So I go to pay the upkeep, and I say, Toy Boy. Because obviously, it's impossible for me to say Toy Bolt one-time fast. And I had a request. Someone said if I said Reanimator Mirror 5 times fast, they would donate. And I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do it because I can't even say Toy Boat 1 time fast. So I
Go
thought
for it.
Reanimator Mirror?
Yeah.
I don't know what.
See, I'll do it. Reanimator Mirror, Reanimator Mirror, Reanimator Mirror, Reanimator Mirror, Reanimator Mirror. You go for it.
I don't know. I don't want to try it. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of failure.
Okay, fine. While you're thinking about whether or not you want to fail or not, I'm going to give you an update from the match. I misquoted what I told you guys earlier in the Alex Hatfield versus Dan Signorini match. The Engineer Explosives was actually played on 0, so it removed that crypt from play, and then Dan Signorini went ahead and went into Migzoom into Iona. So then Alex is sitting there with the Path to Exiles in his hand and goes ahead and tries to cast on the Iona. Judge steps in, and Alex gets a game rule violation. So it looks like Dan Signorini is going to take that match as long as Alex doesn't draw a couple more burn spells to try to get rid of that Iona.
It takes a lot of burn spells to get the Iona down.
Yeah. In Alex Hatfield's match, in Ryan McKinney versus Clauso Fuentes, Clauso still has the counterbalance top, but his opponent chooses to, when I walked by, Ryan McKinney cast Thoughtseize on Clauso. Clauso looked at his top 3, didn't see any 1-drops, didn't want to put his top on top, so he just let it resolve, and Ryan McKinney took Swords Plowshares from Clauso's hand, which include two counterbalances and one other card. It was not a creature. Clauso had no creatures in his hand, was still looking to draw live, but I think the counterbalance plus top is going to buy him enough time to do whatever he needs. So,
Toy Boat.
Try doing Reanimator Mirror 5 times. You can do it. We'll get it done.
Reanimator Mirror. Reanimator Mirror. Reanimator Mirror. Reanimator Mirror. Reanimator Mirror.
Oh, looks like somebody has to
donate.
donate.
That was actually tough.
Reanimator Mirror, Reanimator Mirror, Reanimator Mirror, Reanimator Mirror, Reanimator Mirror. Not that tough.
I don't know. I'm not a linguist.
I'm not a linguist either. I'm a math major.
So we've heard. I got some chat logs.
From who?
From Mr. Math Major.
From me?
Yeah. I log on to AIM chats. Reanimator Mirror Forcer.
I'm going to go see. You can tell them stories making fun of how I can't add or subtract, regardless of the fact that I'm a math major.
No, those stories aren't that much fun, because I can't add or subtract either. That's what calculators are for.
So I'm going to go see if there's a winner over on the Reanimator.
It sounds like we may have a winner. It seems like I heard something conclude. All right, thanks for all you guys who are actually watching. We have 1,300 people. See if we're actually on. Oh, it was 1,300 when I last looked. Might be 1,300 still. Got 1,000. See if we're on the front. Are we still on the front page? We are still recommended live. There we are. We're the number 1 recommended live. I don't know why the Mega 64 podcast is number 1. Maybe I should listen in. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for the tweets, the retweets, letting everybody know that we are broadcasting live from StarCityGames.com Open Series here in Richmond. We are at the finals of the Legacy portion, and we have one semifinal already wrapped up. Tariq Shazam. We're going to call him Tariq Shazam. Yeah, I'm trying to mix up that up. Yeah, he's playing Fish, the Merfolk deck, Splash and Green for Tarmogoyf. And he will be playing William Greer, who's also playing the Merfolk deck, Splash and Tarmogoyf. So that's going to be a Merfolk mirror. And we are still waiting for Ryan McKinney versus Colosso Fuentes, which is a Reanimator versus Counterbalance top.
Dan Signorini, I can tell you guys, won against Alex Hatfield. The Iona won all the way. I was just looking on Colosso versus Ryan's game. Colosso goes for a second. First, before this happened, he went natural order to try to go get Progenitus. That was dazed. He then played a second counterbalance, and it was pretty lucky because his opponent untapped and Corrosion gripped it. Now Colosso still has 2 dazes in hand and a Swords to Plowshares. along with Counterbalance Top still going. So
it's looking like Ryan's got a lot. It's got a lot of work to.
a lot of work if he wants to come back in that game. But